Only 19 and someone dropped out. Right. Just fucking close that down now. We're live. Yeah, we're live now. Right. Never had that come up before. It's not about limit away from a driver. Right, we're live anyway. Well, fuck off. Round 5, Portugal, 19 in. Tyler wants a party invite for some point when
he's binned it.
When he's washed it.
Weather's not looking too great, is it?
It's been very cloudy. Hey up, 4 people watching. What's going on here?
Evening, Crofty.
Crofty sneaked in as usual. He's one of them. Notice we always get 4, and it'll drop to 3 in a second.
Because Crofty's been fucking rumbled.
So nearly a full grid tonight, but can't complain at 19. As far as I'm aware, there's only... Oh, there we go, back down to 3. Always sneaking in.
Hi, Crofty.
I think there's only single track who's a new driver.
Oh, I've just noticed who's in here. Oliver Whittleston.
Yeah, Oliver Whittleston's joined us. Andy's here, Marcus is here, Tyler's here.
Youngie.
Perez, Youngie, Apex Joe.
Iron Ghost, McCarthy's back, Spudley. That's Perez.
Single track says thanks for having him. You're more than welcome.
Is Airman? Airman is new this season, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he raced last week. Yeah, feel free to comment whatever you like. Single track. Any predictions?
Preferably when you're not racing, though.
How many laps do you think you might last? I need to get all this set up. Full track, so I can see who's going to be. Who's the first?
Said Mail is going round now.
Yeah, he's currently first, so we'll... 5 watching. We've made it big time, Coda, we've made it big time.
Tyler, we want a pair of ice.
Well, I do hate this track. Oh, don't we all? We hate every track. Bring back F1 2007 is our last set. Said Mel with a purple sector 1 and 2.
Smashing it.
I've got a feeling he's going to put this on provisional pole.
Yeah, I've been riding on Button. Nothing against Seb Mail, but I don't think he's going to be there for long.
I think he had a moment on the last turn.
He did then, yeah.
Provisional pole for Seb Mail. And McLaren next. Oh, that'd be Spudlet. Marcus does a 17.8. It's only 7 tenths quicker. It's at this point where Marcus says, that'll be out lap.
I went round in third gear.
Definitely not his out lap because his battery, his petrol lights flashing, diesel lights on.
Who am I on with here? Falco Warrior. See what he can do.
Yeah.
Not going to be a fast one.
Oh, it's a 19.8. Oh, Van's Racing. Van's Racing is retired.
Brad Racing.
Tyler does a 17.8 on mediums.
There's always one Billy Big Bollocks, isn't there? Huh? It's okay.
Anyway,
He'll get done for speeding it pit lane at some point, so...
I'd just like to make you all aware, as a co-owner, I'm giving away 10 bonus points
for anyone that takes out Tyler.
Perez and McCarthy, the two asses, third and fourth. Eamon joins Marcus.
Let's ride on board with our new boy.
Single
track.
I'm going to ride on board with Brad Racers to see if he can put it above Tyler.
Keep it straight, single track. Keep it straight. There we go.
Brad Racers is an 18 flat. Let's go on board with Andy F1 next. Ollie Whittleston just going round turn 2, I think, or 3.
And single track has just, from my perspective, has done a purple sector 2.
Let's see what Andy F1 can do. A 17.2. I'll go on board with single track as well, since he's the only one to comment. See what he can do. It's a respectable 18.5. Puts him right in the mixer.
Yep. Good show him for your first lap out.
Let's see what Oliver Whittleston can do. A 17.1.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go on.
Put the cat amongst the pigeons, isn't it?
Let's go on with Youngie, who for some reason has got 90% battery left.
And he's out that.
Oh, he's bailed on it because it were, he's in his 20s. Apex Joe's invalidated. Spudley was improving on his time, but he's also bailed. Who's next? Marcus, but he's invalidated. That might have been an outlap anyway, I think it was. Next to come across as single track.
Is it? Archie's on a flyer, but he's invalidated.
Yeah. Single track's going again. May as well get that practice in. Can only put you in good stead for your final push lap.
Well, let's put a pair of red boots on now. And he's just starting.
I'm really surprised. I know. Well, I wouldn't say I'm surprised.
Oh, he's gone deep there.
I'm surprised. none of these teams offer to give each other tours and stuff like that. I mean, you won't really get much of one here. You might get a 10 for 2 out of it.
Yeah, but if you look at the top two there, them would do it, wouldn't it?
What's the one team that's missing a driver then? It kicks out. It's kicks Alba, yeah.
Yeah. Single track is single.
And he's just done a 17.6. Much better.
Oh, I see.
That's on 3 lap older softs that as well.
Very good time that.
So we a set of fresh softs on, could be right up there.
Speaking of fresh softs, Taylor's about to come across the line. 17.6.
Marcus was invalidated. Tyler's obviously
Sergeant devs it. About to cross the line.
goes up to P13.
19.7.
Seb Mail disqualified from the session for facing the wrong way.
Can't help facing it wrong way if you spin though, can you?
Was he just facing the wrong way for a certain amount of time? Brad is 7/10 up on his time, which if that's true,
I mean, he's in an 18.5.
If he's 7/10 up, that'll put him at around the 17.3 Brad races. Obviously, maybe with a bit more improvement, and he does a 17.1.
Oh.
A lot of drivers will be boxing soon, which is a strange one, is that when they should be doing F1. Taking a bit of beverage on board before the final go, or maybe emptying some beverage. Youngie does a 19.5. He's got a time on the board at least.
All that matters for now. Get yourself round, get a fresh set of tyres on.
That's it now. A lot of them will wait until about 2-3 minutes to go. Iron Ghost.
Ollie Whittleston's already on his hot lap. He's not wasting time.
He's probably getting as much practice as he can in, and he's maybe thinking. I mean, maybe they know something about the weather. Maybe it's due to rain. That was a bad one to invalidate, but unless if there's rain for the race and maybe everyone's just using up all the softs, or maybe they're planning on not using the softs for the race. I'm not sure. The Mastons are always at the back. I don't know if it's part of the game plan. I don't know if Van's had a quali ban. Commentator should be taking note of this, but he's got a life, so. Tyler, Brad, Ollie, Archie and Youngit are all in the voice chat.
Archie, he's on his out lap. He's got out there quick. Unusual to see him that far down the standings.
Five people watching. Big time. Big time Charlie's now.
What's his ticket in town?
It's all thanks to me. That's all I can say. Encoder.
Thank you. Just seeing if Archie's improving, and he is a bit, but not as much as what he'd probably like to be.
Just a shame we ain't got anybody down at the Skypad. Oh, he's not improving.
Oh,
now.
he's invalidated.
The old commentary curse.
Charge your battery up quick, get back round.
Oh, he's listened.
Tyler's still in the pits. What have they got to get round? The trouble is you don't want to get stuck in traffic either, do you? That's the problem.
A lot will be out on the 2-minute mark.
Andy's out on his out lap, he's not wasting time. Here we go. He's running.
Will Archie box quickly, or is he going to go again? No, he's going to go again.
Andy F1. Not far off the pace.
Oh, he's had a bad turn one, and that'll be Archie's qualifying done, I would imagine. Oh yes, he's invalidated it.
Andy's improving.
Which is right on board with Andy. This will be his one go at it. Can he get into the 16s?
He was up by 2/10 from that sector one.
I think that 16s is going to be a target. There's a car in front of him here. Moves out the way well.
For him.
Oh, put him off too much. But there was not much you could do, really.
Full beans now.
I mean, I forgot to ask anybody in here. I would assume they can still have the rear view mirror on. It's a 17 flat. I thought that was a 16 for a minute. Airman's doing a lap. Apex Joe is doing a lap.
Going to be the next one is probably going to be Airman, really, isn't it? The challengers. Moment, Andy has provisional pole.
Right, so anyone who crosses the line now is over, so it's going to be Apex Joe is going to be... And then it's the Kit Salbrov single track, which is just going to get in time. He will be the last, or the Haas. Dots Perez has got no battery, so that is Dots Perez done. So single track will be the last one to cross the start finish. Makate finishes in P10 for that.
So Airman now.
Devo's box. There's a McLaren coming up. That's Andy. He's boxing.
He's about to.
Airman's invalidated.
He's pulled it. Yeah.
Then you've got Ferrari of Archie.
Marcus is coming around.
Archie improves into P8.
Marcus jumps up to P4.
Ollie does it.
Ollie Whittleton 17. Oh my days. There's nothing to split them.
Brad
Here comes
races.
Tyler. He
Tyler
puts
doesn't
himself into P3.
look at the gaps in this qualifying. Brad races had abandoned his lap. So Apex Joe is coming round, but single track is 3/10 up on his time. What could he do? Can he get into that top 6? Oh, just misses that.
I mean, look at the timings though. The top 5 are split by 2 tenths.
Yeah.
The top 10 split by 6 tenths. It's just...
Come on, single track. Somebody's commented. Welcome in. He's had a cracking first qualifying wins, to be fair. P7. Like I say, only 4 tenths off P1.
He's in with a shout. You can't discount him.
Mid-door course, I mean.
Even Archie down in P9 and Spudley in P10.
8 tenths from 1st to 12th.
If you think some of the quick boys here, so McCarthy and Dots Pires, they're quick lads. They're P11 and P12.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if McCarthy's a previous race winner. He's definitely a podium sitter before. We know Pires has won a race before. But that's your qualifying done. Ollie takes it by 35 thousandths off Andy. And then you've got 1 thousandth separating Tyler and Brad. Eamon has had a cracking quali in single track, 6th and 7th. Them two Aston Martins at the back, they're planting at them. I think they just like to see how the race unfolds. Oh! I had a feeling when everybody kept going out and using them softs.
Things you love to see as a commentator.
Well, probably one of the cleanest divisions we've got, to be fair, and I can't see this being clean.
Boys.
A close one, that.
Tyler's just joined us in his poncho.
I got my poncho on, mate. Absolute joke. Can't believe how close I were.
I'm assuming it's not going to dry up.
No, it's wet for the full race, mate.
Yeah, I'd done said that during quali because everyone was just using tyres like they were going out of fashion.
Yeah, it's wet for the full race, boys.
Things we love to see.
And that's what I was just about to say. As Coda said, things that we as commentators love to see.
Obviously, you can hear in my voice how ecstatic I am about
that. That makes us even happier.
I'm absolutely fuming, boys. The guys in chat was like, I hope it rains, and I was like, no, give it a rest, will you? Because I can't be doing with rain on my 5th attempt at this.
Mark's commented, good luck single track. He's got a lot of support single track.
Has he?
He has, yeah. And he's, I have said he has put a cracking quali in for his first race.
He's done a great quali, mate. He's done fantastic. Did you see how close me and Brad were?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000.
Top 5 was split by 2 tenths.
Yeah, it's crazy quick now.
To be fair, from 1st to 12th, it were only 8 tenths.
Yeah.
Me and Ollie said that in the other chat a minute ago. It's only 8 tenths between the top 12. This grid is getting a lot closer.
If any of the tracks as well that you don't want it to be raining at, it's probably this one, isn't it?
Correct. There's 4 or 5 corners that you spin in the dry.
Oh, you have no idea how big my smile is right now.
I've messed this one up, boys.
Well, I can see the pit garages are already with the front wings on show.
I don't think there's enough front wings in the Mercedes garage to service my car.
Well, it's going to be an interesting. Did you go for a high downforce setup then, I take it?
Yeah, I went for a 50 rear wing, and I did a 43 front wing for quali, and I've upped it to 49 for the race.
Aren't you the host?
No, Brad's the host.
I was gonna say, you could have just sneakily put it on clear weather, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Brad hosts it, just so we can't have any biased actions. So, it looks like we're going, boys, so I'll go join them. Enjoy the race.
Yep.
Oh shit, I can't remember how to do it. Oh, that's it.
Did not see the pedigree on, I don't know what that means.
Did not see the...
Yeah, I have no idea what that means here. 8 people
prediction.
watching.
Did not see the prediction.
I'm guessing he means the weather forecast. I've never in my life seen 8 people in this.
It's all us, that. Fuck all to do with the driving.
Old scare, one will be trying to pinch us next minute.
Now, normally... Oh, I'm actually glad I had a look at the tyres, because there is one person on different tyres.
Vans Racing has opted for Inters.
That's an interesting one, because it looks very, very wet.
Oh, Youngie and Debsy have had a moment, because they're back on the start grid. Maybe a little bit of contact.
Vans Racing might be one to watch. Just to see...
The Apex Joes said the, oh no, didn't see the forecast of the... He's going to be in for a good race.
I'm assuming he's put his dry setup on then.
Yes. I'm very interested to see how Vans Racing does in this first few laps.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, we had a race over week, and it were wet, but it felt like the Inters were quicker, but they weren't. Where were that? Nah, I had to be in Australia. All the way up, there's a Iron Ghost going off there. Poor Seb Mail did set a decent time, and then got disqualified. Simba for Hills All Alive with the sound of single track.
Hey, he's got some fans, hasn't he?
They're all in.
Single track, is that you making different accounts?
Is that the family watching?
Hello, Mum. Hello, Dad. So.
Right, so what do I need to get on here? I don't need tyres on, do I? A good position change. I don't need telemetry. I don't need lap data. We'll watch it from... Whose point of view shall we watch it from?
Let's go single track. Let's have a look at single tracks.
I'm going to watch it from P5. I'm going to watch it from Marcus's point of view. Hold on, creating another burner account. Brad Racers gets host advantage. So that one, Brad. Oh,
And F1 sneaks in.
I've got it in there.
Oh. Ollie Whittleston takes P1 back.
Oh, there's a few cars gone wide enough.
Been held up a little bit there.
Airman is the biggest casualty there. Oh, Marcus and Brad. Tyler sneaks through on that one. Single track up to P6.
Yeah, I was worrying for single track there for a minute because Marcus was ghosted and then unghosted right in front of him. Airman's
had a bad start. I think there were contact, but it's... Oh, Falcori and Spudley have had a moment. But Vans Racing's got a 10-second penalty. It must have.
Yellow flag.
It might have been an illegal overtake, which might not have been his fault. But as we go on, Ollie gets his 8 tenths in front. Andy P2, Brad P3, Tyler P4, Marcus P5. Single track up 1 to P6. With Airman being the
biggest loser really, and that's a slap.
Starting 6th and is now down in 15th. Iron Ghost gaining 6th.
It is all settled now though, so it's time to settle down a little bit.
A man with a van. That was with Vans Racing. Who's on the Inters Vans Racing?
Yes.
Oh, what happened there? Someone just ghosted then. Ollie Whittleston is down to P3.
I'm not sure what happened to Ollie there. Must have had a moment.
He must have done. He was ghosted.
I think he must have had a bit of a moment then coming out of that corner.
Yeah, and then ghosted and Andy and Brad have gone through. I mean, it's bad enough doing out like this with full setups and full assists and
having the cockpit view being locked in as well. No racing line.
Oh, see,
Tyler's having a look. Tyler's having a look.
He will do because Ollie went deep, and they're still going side by side. They're still side by side. Who's going to get the better?
Tyler gets a better drive out of that. Then Ollie's coming back.
They're still
Ollie's
side by
his
side.
Battery.
They're both
Tyler's
burning
his. They're not giving it up.
Ollie's going to settle in behind, I think.
Yeah. I think that was a
As
wide
Tyler's
idea,
gone
that.
deep.
So did Ollie. Ollie went wide as well.
Marcus has looked up the inside of Ollie.
Oh,
Lovely move.
opportunistic.
Single track settled in lovely. P6 right on the back of Ollie.
He's got Archie behind him. Archie's doing alright here as well.
Yeah.
I think Tyler went deep that time.
Brad Racers and Andy will be licking their lips though. They've pulled a second and a half away.
Oh yeah, because you've got 4 of these lads here now fighting. Soon to be 5 with Archie turning up.
Yeah. Let's run on board with Ollie, who's gone from 1st to 5th.
Yeah, I'm going to ride on board with Ollie as well, just because
He's going to look up the outside of Marcus.
he likes the daring overtake, does Ollie? Oh, single track.
Single tracks looking at his nose.
Give him a bit of a love tap.
I think you were thinking, I'll stick my nose up the inside and see if I can get round, but Andy's just set a new fastest lap. I mean, I think it wouldn't surprise me if at least every driver has one mistake in them.
At this track, definitely.
In the wet, so
In
it's
this
just
weather.
about, hopefully for Ollie, he's had his moment and he can just settle into it now and just wait for others to have their moment.
Oh, I thought he was going to have a look up the inside then, Marcus, but
I mean, I'm looking at Vans Racing to Falco Warrior and the distance away has been pretty much the same, which to me says Inters is not
they're not the fastest tyre yet. I'd wait for a bit
the way to go.
until you get a drier racing line.
I mean, Tyler is 3.5 seconds behind Brad now. I suppose that's the difference when you've got a bit of a cushion. You can just settle down a lot easier and just know when to brake and
Yeah. He's got that pressure of having Marcus, Ollie, single track, and Archie all behind him.
yeah.
All waiting, licking their lips.
And I mean, that goes to show when the top two have set fastest laps.
And Ollie's burning. He's burning a lot.
Marcus
Marcus
sends him.
moved over a little bit.
He sent him right up the inside there. Not sure. From what I saw, I didn't think they were out in it, but. Oliver gets a much better. Ooh, Marcus moving over again, which has sent Ollie deep. A little bit of tyre rubbing. These fast boys are now starting to get more competitive.
I told you, Ollie's always fun to watch because he likes a daring overtake, and he's not one for backing out.
As long as it's fair and clean, it's all.
As long as he don't like the league owner out in a minute.
I mean, you would say Ollie getting pole. He has got the pace round here.
Yes, but
this is what happens when you have a
gap.
I know when you have a moment.
And you've got two experienced elite drivers there in P1 and P2.
Archie's right on the back of a single track. I wonder if there's going to be a move soon. Apex Joe's doing a cracking job to say he didn't know it was going to rain. Oh, Archie! Just, I forgot what you call it now when you push another car from the back. Is it
shunting? Did he give him a shunt?
Is it bump drafting or something like that, what they call it in NASCAR? I don't know. I'm waffling on.
Archie isn't making any impressions on Tyler. Tyler's doing a good job here in P3 at the moment. I mean, he's not catching the top two, but
I think Archie might just be getting a bit frustrated here behind single track. Bump
Tyler
draft, I was
went a bit
right.
deep
I thought it were, Mark. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
Thank you, Mark. There at Skypad.
Oh, single track.
Tyler does deep again.
I mean, apart from the lap one rigmarole, it's been a fairly clean race, which is good to say.
And no DRS as well, so it is all about the driver's pace.
Yeah, using that ERS at the right time, and
Ollie's burning again. He's going to try and get past Tyler.
is he going to send it? He is going to send it up the inside. Tyler's going to back out of that.
I think Tyler saw what was coming. Thought better of it. He's got a yellow flag. I'm not sure why.
Airman's pitted. Is he putting inters on? Has he got wing damage? Let's have a look. He is putting inters on.
Now, there is a racing line forming here now, so
Let's ride back on board with Archie, because I think this is the most likely of an overtake. I mean, Ollie Whittleston's got in front of Tyler now. He needs to try and push on to catch the top two, which Brad Races is all over the back at Andy F1.
Apex Joe with a 3-second time penalty. I get the feeling he's not going to be the first or the last to get one of them today.
That line is definitely there.
Yeah, there's definitely a drier line.
Both set a new fastest lap as well, which, if them fastest laps keep coming in,
Ollie's just set one.
Apex Joe's at the moment, because he was only a second and a bit behind Archie, and he's now 2.6, and the time penalty as well.
Be interesting to see what time Airman puts in on the Minters, because he's You were putting in good times before.
Marcus is all on the back of Tyler now. I mean, if it does get to Inters, then if Apex just put his dry setup on, it'll help him massively.
It depends as well, what do you do if you're the top two? And now you know Ollie Whittleston's been released. You stick with it, see if he pits first.
I think the smartest move is just to see it out, innit? Just let the others pit first and just feed yourself back out in front of them.
Ollie there again with another fastest lap.
I mean, single track has dropped back. Oh, McCarthy and Apex Joe going side by side into turn one. Apex backs out of it. Allows McCarthy to get through. And now he's got the other Haas on his ass. In Dots Perez. No fastest lap from Airman yet.
No.
Dots Perez, is he going to look up the inside? He thought about it, Apex left the room. But he didn't commit to it. I mean, Seb Mail, who's just got a time penalty, is on for a recovery drive as well after disqualifying in quali. There's nothing in Brad and Andy F1's pace here. They're just neck and neck. Meanwhile, both Archie and single track, full battery.
I'm just watching as well. Ollie is taking time off these two at the top.
He is. Is Brad going to go for the move? He's just not in line with the rear axle, so he's going to back out of it. Andy's got a lot more battery. Oh, what's happened to McCarthy? Oh, he's pitted. Dots Perez got the move on Apex Joe. Aingo sneaking up to P10 from P18, I think it were, or 17. McCarthy's put Inters on. Andy gets 3 seconds. That could be crucial.
As well.
That could be very crucial in this race. Archie all over the back of single track still.
He went a little bit deep there as well, single track. On DF1 now, putting in the fastest lap.
That's quite a big jump as well, that, a 29.2 from Ollie. I think this track is drying up, because that is about 8 tenths, 7 tenths.
Yeah.
The other thing you've got to think as well is these that have pitted for Inters will have to pit again. I can't see them taking the Inters 22 laps. So if it is drying, maybe the smart move is just to get to the half race distance and then put Inters on.
And I think if it stays like this, however, I think you could probably take these wets all the way through.
Ollie's gone wide. And all that time is gained. Now, are people struggling because the track's drying up?
Dry line.
Single track has dropped 7 seconds to Marcus. And Archie's going to go from up the inside. They're still side by side.
Not giving it up.
This is what we love to see. This is why we do it. Single track with that inside line. Archie's going to try and go around the outside. And single track might just have a slightly lower downforce. Great driving.
Very nice, very nice. Yep, yes Mark, track limits are set to strict.
Ooh. Now that is going to put questions to people up the top.
Also the drivers are all set to cockpit camp.
No assists, no line.
No assist, no racing line.
I mean, single track. Brad's got to move on Andy.
A cracking start to his elite career, really. Look at who's behind him, though.
That's Perez.
That's Perez is lurking.
I think a lot are going to box for Inters here. Safety car. Where's that safety car come from? Apex Joe, maybe? He's ghosted.
It's a weird one. Not seen any cars sat still.
He's got no front wing. I think there's your...
And Marcus there then, it looked like you were trying to overtake Tyler in the pit lane.
Iron Ghost has got himself up to P9 and has got a drive-through.
Apex Joe's got a time.
Apex Joe! I think that's
free penalty.
I think that's going to be the end of Apex Joe's race. He got 10 seconds for speeding or something, and then he got a drive-through for speeding. Apparently Apex has got another drive-through for speeding. Oh, yeah, what's going on in the pit lane here? There's cars everywhere. Spudley's been disqualified from the session. Illegal blocking. What is going on? Devil's got 10 seconds for a severe collision. Youngie's got 10 seconds for...
What's happening?
What has happened with the back markers here?
They've all gone a bit wild in the pit.
Apex Joe's retired in the pits. That we're always going up with a drive-through. There's a McLaren. Oh, it's not there.
That's Spudley, is it?
Yeah, that was Spudley's ghosted car. But I'm unsure. I mean, these with 13 seconds can jump in the pits again and get rid of 10 seconds. Everyone with 10 seconds needs to jump in that pits and get them off. Archie's got 3 seconds under the safety car now. Vans has got rid of his 10 seconds.
I'll tell you, you'll be loving this, though. Ollie Whittleston.
Yeah, that's what he needed. And Andy will not be loving it one bit. Tyres. Apex Joe says, some at this. No, he said, fuck this. You look like you're enjoying yourself here, Apex. Instead of looking at penalties, let's look at the tyres. Oof. My. There's a few that have opted to stick with the wets.
Yeah, Andy F1. Being one of them.
Surely these with 13 seconds are going to pit again and get rid of 10.
All fresh tyres, though. Every single one of them fresh. Interesting to see Spudley's AI put mediums on right at the end.
Apex Joe practiced 20 hours for this race, only to find out that it's wet. Why is Youngie and Devil staying out? Why would you not pit and get rid of your 10 seconds?
They can't serve it under.
You can.
You sure?
Yep, because Vans did. Drive-throughs you can't serve under a safety car, but you can take 10 seconds off your time.
Oh, yeah. If you drive on board with Ollie, it's like he's doing the old brake dragging.
Oh, when I first logged on, I logged onto your account as well. I don't know if it took you off.
No?
When I very first come up places, you might not have been on.
No, I didn't notice.
And if the safety car's in this lap, then I think Youngie and Devo have made a big mistake here. I think luckily for them it won't be in this lap.
No, because we've got a few back markers still catching up.
But they need to be pitting now.
It will be in the lap after though, no matter what. Unusual to see this as well, in the Elite safety car.
Yeah, it is. It's a rarity, to be fair. We like to see it though. Makes it interesting for us who are watching, and they're not. Iron Ghost is going in, he's probably going to put Inters on.
I think Iron Ghost is going in to get himself to the back so he can serve his drive-through straight away.
Yeah, that's...
That'd make sense.
He has put Inters on as well. Apex Joe's not happy.
What makes you say that? Would it be the "I'm absolutely furious" comment? Or... Yes, so Iron Ghost is at the back. I would imagine safety car will be in this lap. Be interesting to see how Andy gets on
With the wet
them
tyre.
wets.
Yeah, Andy, Dots Perez, Devo have all opted for the wets. I mean, that rain looks like it is easing. The question is it easing enough?
Here we go. When will Brad pull the trigger? That's the thing. Safety car is back in the pits,
He's gone now.
and he went straight away. I don't think he caught anyone napping really.
No, everyone is back at it. Ooh, Ollie and Tyler both had a little... Ollie's looking
Ollie's
at
having a
himself.
quick look. I think
Very
Andy's picked
clean.
the wrong tyres.
Very clean.
Tyler had a bit of a moment there, trying to back out of that. With Ollie.
Marcus looks up the inside of Ollie now.
Marcus gets past Ollie. Ollie's off track. Single track's gone past Tyler.
And Andy,
I think Andy's struggling on them tyres. He's picked the wrong tyres.
he is struggling. The problem you've got now is...
He's causing a bit of a bottleneck, which Brad will be loving.
Brad needs to scoot away. Ollie looking back up the inside of Marcus. Oh, that's a very big send.
And Tyler gets back past single track in a much neater way.
Well, you said you like to watch Ollie because he's not afraid to...
He's definitely a wild one, that lad. It's fun to watch.
Andy's staying out.
Well, he's committed himself now, hasn't he? Look at how close that pack is.
Ollie's going to need another dangerous send, I think, here, unless he gets a much better exit. The tyre should do its work.
He does.
Oh, he's gone deep and slid again.
I told you we were good to watch.
That anti-lock braking system. Oh, he has to back. He's going to look at the inside now. Let's watch it from Marcus's point of view.
That's what I was doing. And he's got past him. He's got past him.
He has, but Andy's... It's weird. I think Andy's... Oh, Tyler sneaks up this inside of Marcus. The tyres are locked. That could have been disastrous. And now these fast boys are getting...
They're getting a bit argy-bargy, aren't they?
They are. Oh! We've had 15 laps, well, say 14 laps of clean racing on the wet, and then as soon as it dries up, they get on, get it.
Oh, Ollie Whittleston had a bit of a slide there.
Halfway through the race. And it's been very exciting from a commentator's point of view. Not so much if you're driving it. I bet a few of these drivers have got a few choice words for one another.
I think one of them's absolutely furious. I think a few of them will know about Ollie Whittleston after this race as well.
Yeah, there's been a few...
That's Perez for 3 second penalty.
There's been quite a few tyre banging moments, but anyway, that's racing.
I think Marcus is going to just try and pull up onto Andy now.
Tyler all over the back of Marcus.
I think Andy will be kicking himself, you know.
At least I had wet tyres on. Oh, Marcus moving to the side. Tyler look for moves up the inside. And just...
Tyler gets a better exit. Marcus still fighting it.
The thing is, while he's round the outside,
I think single track's just sitting there thinking, go on, you lot fight.
Oh, Marcus locks up now. I think a few of these drivers have had a few coming together and can just lose the focus when that happens. Tyler gets 3 seconds. See now, Marcus, all he needs to do is now just think, I can sit behind Tyler, we need to sit behind Andy, and I've got P3. That's a dangerous... there's no good way of looking at it. You can either sit behind these and have no chance of second or first.
It's Portugal in the wet. I think you're always running the risk of catching one yourself, aren't you? I'd say race and see where you end up. And Ollie Whittleston, look at how close he is. for Brad. Tyler's got past Andy.
Yep.
These two start fighting up front.
Marcus looks up the inside of Andy.
It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong for Andy.
Them wets are definitely not
You're a bad call, that.
up to much. I'll tell you something. We've had 20 laps, and Archie has been no more than half a second behind single track every lap. He has been staring.
He must be bored of seeing the arse end of that kicks over by now.
Oh, he's got 3 seconds. Is that 6 seconds he's got now?
He's got 9 seconds.
Ooh. Youngie finds he's sent up into P10.
What, with 13 seconds?
But he's 9 seconds behind Eamon.
Ollie's just dropped off Brad a little bit.
Marcus and Tyler need to shoot away from Andy now. Andy at some point is going to have to pit for Inters, I feel. But I feel he may pit. I'd pit around now, to be honest with you. You'll have fresher tyres at the end. He needs to pit at a point where the Inters are dropping off and he's got fresh ones on to gain the time.
I think he'll be, I think he'll just be looking now at damage limitation and seeing if single track's catching him.
I mean, single track doesn't need to catch him really if he stays within 3 seconds.
Ideally, you'd want to get past him and start chasing Marcus and Tyler, wouldn't you?
This is hotting up to be 2 very interesting battles here for P1 and for P3. Marcus gets 3 seconds.
Told you. Now look at single track. Now he needs to push. He could be on for a podium.
It could be. He just needs to keep his composure and just keep setting decent lap times. You wouldn't necessarily have to push, just
Ollie's burning.
keep
Brad is
ticking
burning.
along.
And it's just enough for Brad.
You just got to keep ticking along single track. Don't push
silly.
it. Yeah, don't go deep or out like that and lose your time. Oh, McCarthy's got past Archie. Archie's not. He's not behind single track anymore.
He's looking at the ass of an ass.
Now, I wonder if McCarthy's got a slightly drier setup because he's on older tyres and he's got past him. We'll soon see because he's 6 tenths behind single track. 5 tenths.
When is Ollie going to send it on Brad? It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But when?
I mean, for me, you've got to send it as late as you can. I don't see the point of sending it and then just pushing yourself. He's got a lovely toe now. He's got an aid of when to brake and everything. But he will go for it.
Well, we've got very similar setups on.
Yep. But for me, I don't know, because I don't race in this division. If it was a race that I was in, with my assist and everything, I would just sit behind and just save your battery and not push. He's going to go for it now, though.
Dropping off a little bit.
He's gone up the inside.
Oh.
I don't think there was much in that, to be fair. I watched that.
Locked wheels a little bit, didn't they?
I watched that the entire way. I think he had the better exit and he had the right to.
I think they just locked wheels, and that was the. That's what made it look worse than what it actually was.
Single track has dropped away from Marcus. Maybe had a moment somewhere.
At the moment, Tyler's on for P3.
Yes, as things stand. Is Andy going to ever pit? Or is he just going to see these wets out?
I think he'll see him out now. And when he's got that gap to single track.
He's got to have a look and think though, or they're burning up. That's all.
Ollie is burning. No, he thinks better of it. Probably a wise move. This is his favourite one down here after this DRS straight. He's got a really good exit as well. He's going to get this done before the turn. They're fighting again. Brad gets a better exit.
Brad just managing to keep Ollie behind for now. Can he do it for another 9 laps? That is the question. One slight mistake from either driver cost Marcus getting onto the back of Tyler. I mean, do I put a commentator's curse on or not? No, I'll wait.
I wouldn't. There we go again. Ollie burning, but as soon as he pulls away from that, he just pulls out to the side, he loses all momentum.
They just both hit the limiter, I think. Dots Perez has left the session. See if I can get him back in quickly.
Ollie nowhere near this time. I think he's saving a bit more battery.
Marcus has got past Tyler. You watch one thing and something else happens to the other.
And Andy's in no man's land really now. They're in P5.
He just needs to keep 3 seconds ahead.
Yeah.
Tyler gets another 3. Oh!
Now Andy
Yellow
needs
flag.
to keep...
Where's that yellow flag? I've no idea. Now Tyler needs to put pressure on Marcus and try and get him to get a 3 second. Luckily for Tyler, I think he'll get the 3 tenths he needs on Andy.
Ollie has a lot more battery this time than Brad.
He does, but is it going to be enough? I think they just get to the same speed. Maybe Ollie's just got an higher downforce, and it's killing him at this point because he can't overtake in the corners. I think he needs to save his battery and get him on.
Here, he needs to get past him here, but early. Not like that.
I think he needs to get him. He needs to save his battery for this point, get a good exit, and then go for it.
Yeah. And Ollie's got a 3 second penalty.
Brad Racers will be relieved at that. Brad Racers now knows.
See, because I think Ollie's been trying to push Brad into a mistake. Where it's gone the other way. Ollie's been pushing too much and Brad's been nice and calm.
I mean...
This isn't Brad's first rodeo, is it?
The thing is, without looking, you don't know if Brad's 1 warning away from a 3 second.
See, I don't want to look.
we'll leave it to the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Single track's managed to pull away from McCarthy. I mean, Eamon's had a good recovery drive to say he started 6th and he dropped down to last and he's back up to 9th and he's on the tail of these three. But he's going to get Archie.
Youngie's had a good race.
Second. McCarthy's gone wide on the last turn and Archie's got through. And Eamon,
unfortunate for Youngie with his penalties.
Eamon's going to have the speed. Is McCarthy going to wield? No. We love a bit of mid-pack action. Five laps to go now. Don't do anything stupid.
Keep your nose clean, Brad, and it shows. I think that's the He's having a look this time, Ollie. He sent it. Oh, it just... It didn't work for him. He sent it really late. Went off track.
This is the thing now, you don't really want to be...
And Ollie has got to get past now, really.
He's got to get past and get 3 seconds. Now, you've got to think, is that doable?
Borderline at the moment, but with every lap.
If it's not doable, you just got to settle for P2. Don't try and send it and then end up having a spin or a moment.
Or try and push P1 into making a mistake.
That is what I would do. I wouldn't necessarily send it. I'd just try and sit like he is doing now, 2 attempts behind. Get as close to that rear axle as you can and just say, come on, make a mistake. Archie looking at the back of single track again. He's back behind that kick Albert. Eamon's done 21 laps on the Minters.
And here goes Ollie. No.
See, another thing is, you could risk it. Oh, I won't risk it, like, but Brad could think if he's got the pace, I'll just let Ollie through and just stick with him.
He might do in a couple of laps' time where it's safe enough to do it. Where he thinks, well, he's definitely not pulling 3 seconds on me now. Ollie sends it again. Brad just keeps it going around the outside.
Tyler all over the back of Marcus. Same again, will not matter if Tyler gets past. I mean, Eamon's going to pick up another place because of Archie's penalties. So I think from 6th to last, back up to 8th, if that's where he'll finish, it'll be a solid drive. Four laps to go, sorry. Soon to be. Oh, 5 laps. Now it's 4 laps, isn't it? 30, yeah, 4 laps to go. Yeah. Not very good running maths. Archie. Is he going to make a move? Does single track... Oh, single track can't afford to lane, but it's well defended again. Oh,
and I think
no.
Archie's just took a bit of his wing off. Yeah, he's lost an end plate, his left end plate.
Look. Archie may seem really frustrated with that, but I don't think there was much single track could have done there.
No, well, he was in front. Fully in front. I think you've got to think as well. I know it doesn't come down to it, but you're 4 laps from the end and you've got 9 seconds worth of penalties. What are you fighting for?
He just needs to, Archie just needs to think, right, P9, all he gets past Brad. He's finally made that move stick. But Brad is slowly coming back, McCarthy gets past Archie.
Oh, is Brad going to leave it there, or is he just going to...
Ollie goes wide and off again.
I think Brad may just stick with Ollie now.
I think that's his game plan all along.
Because he has to pull a second a lap.
There's Tyler at the moment. He has, because he's dropped 4 seconds behind Marcus. Archie gets another 3 seconds as McCarthy looks up the inside of single track. Single track is holding, he's fighting for his life for that P6.
He's held that P6 right from the start. And
he's let McCarthy by looking at that. Oh, he's on it. Oh, no.
What happened there?
I think Archie's just tapped him as he... I don't know if he was already slightly going round.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Oh, he's nearly a second ahead of Brad. Can he get another 2?
Tell you what, he's going for it. Two qualifying laps, Ollie. That's what you need.
Two seconds. Yellow flag. That must be Vans.
This is going to be tough. This is going to be tight.
Ollie sets his fastest lap. Is he delivering when he needs to? Is he going to... Is 2.7? Brad needs a qualifying lap. He's hardly got any battery.
This is...
Eamon gets 3 seconds on the last lap. That's going to drop him down a place. I mean, providing it stays as it is. I've got my driver at day already. I'll just wait to see if you agree with it. Ollie's got to the 3 second mark.
He's pulled it. How much has Brad got left? I think Ollie has actually done it.
He has done it. He's managed to get 3 seconds in the last 2 laps. Brad will be kicking himself, maybe letting him go.
A little bit too early.
Whether he did let him go or not is another thing, but that's your top 4. Ollie, Brad, Marcus, Tyler. Andy will cross the line 5th. Who's pitting? That might be a lap car vans. I can't see Archie, but Archie's going to drop a few places. There's a few positions behind here. McCarthy up 5, Eingrost up 7.
Yeah.
Falcory up 4, Seb Mail up 4. But I'm going to give you my vote for driver of the day, and that's single track.
Completely agree.
He was so unlucky to lose P6. I think he'd have kept P6 as well in the end, but
Did he do well, did he, boys?
Mm. Oh, yeah.
he was just literally sat in P6 that entire race, and then
And just fought anybody off that tried taking him.
Archie were behind him for about 25 laps by less than half a second.
Yeah.
And then Archie did tap his rear, but I don't know if they were already going on it. I were on board with him. I'll have to watch it back.
Right.
But anyway, that's whether he
Ollie
puts it.
Whittleston pulled 3 seconds within 2 laps on Brad.
Yeah, I know he did. Yeah, Brad had a moment though. As Youngie come out the pits, it put Brad off.
Yeah, I saw it. I was riding on board with Brad. You could tell.
Yeah, it put him off, mate. So he lost out there. He did.
There was some fucking mental sense by Ollie. Love watching
What, on
it.
Brad?
Not on anybody.
Oh, right.
It's wild. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
It's
I mean, I don't think I'd feel the same if it were me that were having the move made on me, but
single tracks commented. Well, you've got driver at day anyway, single track, so you've got a bonus point there.
Well done, single track. Great racing, mate. Fantastic.
That's your classified there. I would read them out, but I ain't got time, so you can see it instead. Your 2 DNFs at Apex, Joe and Spudley, give them a mention. Well, Spudley disqualified for some reason, blocking pit entry, but...
Oh, is that what it were? I seen you get disqualified.
You should have seen the madness that happened after you lot pitted up front.
Oh, would it go crazy?
In the pits, yeah.
Yeah. I weren't sure what tyres to go onto. I'm glad I went on Tinters now.
Oh, no, I mean,
changed
like,
it right at the last second.
If you watch the stream back, there's people getting 10 seconds and drive-throughs and all sorts.
Yeah, I know Youngie got 10 seconds, and I can't remember, was it Iron Ghost got a drive-through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know them too, because Archie told me.
Apex got a drive-through and then... Oh no, he got 10 seconds and then a drive-through.
Oh, fucking hell.
But yeah, where's it at next week?
Monaco next week.
What, for Elite? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it is, yeah, Monaco. Oh, might be missing that one.
I did Monaco in these assists in D1 and did alright, to be fair, so I should be alright.
Oh yeah, and then end the stream there, so hope you enjoyed. See you next week.